Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Gemini for the month of January 2024. Happy New Year, Gemini. So, we are in the sign of Capricorn, which is an earth sign, the element being earth, so grounded, very sort of goal-oriented, the Capricornians. And you are in your 8th house, which is the house of all things taboo, sex, money. It's also the house of receivership. So you may be gaining money that you lent somebody. You may be receiving all sorts of things. But it also talks about, it's a Scorpio sign, so look it up. So it's full of Scorpio deep diving and all sorts of, mysterious kind of happenings. But above all, it is the house of receivership. So be ready to receive something this 4 weeks. Okay, energy around is the Queen of Pentacles. So very much home and hearth is really important to you and your significant others. Queen of Pentacles, she is an earth queen, so she's very practical. She just gets on with things. She's probably the queen that every man wants to marry, excuse my stuff, but yeah, because she just gets on with being, a homemaker, and it's just her realm. So it should be very sort of stable this 4 weeks. So where you are right now, you have strength, self-awareness, Gemini. So being aware of your actions and how they impact on others in all spheres. It's a big card. It's kind of confronting, the strength card. It's the card for the Leo, so it's very much front and center. So it really gets you to sort of confront, especially if there's been conflict with other people and they sort of have taken something you've done the wrong way, and then you've got to be able to sort of go, oh, hang on a minute, I didn't mean it like that, but that's how they took it. So it's about that self-awareness we all have to learn, because sometimes we do, and we might make a joke at someone's expense and then find out that they really were quite wounded by that joke. Or it's about cultivating your self-awareness of yourself in the group and with other people around you. So it's a major card at Gemini, so it is a major sort of signpost for you for this 4 weeks, that self-awareness. The influencing card is the 2 of Cups, so it's obviously got a lot to do with your soulmate. This is the soulmate card. If you have one, or if one may be coming, or you may be single at the moment and looking back over why the last relationship you had ended as it did. But it's that contractual sort of story we have with our soulmate, and people think it's just like a Disneyland, happy movie. It isn't. A soulmate can really get into your head and just make you sort of react in ways you never felt you could. But that's teaching, and it's teacher-student sort of energy as well, and it goes both ways. So 2 of Cups is very much about being aware too of the soulmate in your life, even if there isn't one at the moment. How would you go with that if someone comes in? Will you do the same things you did last time, or would you be more self-aware and go, oh, well, God, I won't do that again? Let's see what was going on in November, December. We had the full moon for you in Gemini. 5 of Pentacles, feeling a bit left out in the cold, just not feeling it at all. Big change. You're in the midst of a lot of change, I feel, Gemini. You've had quite a year, 2023. So, if you did feel out in the cold, that was what was meant to happen. It's just a time where change is on the move, or the wheel of change is going through your life. So you just tend to withdraw and not want to be with other people. It's just how it is. And it's how you've reacted to something that went on maybe in October, or you just feel like, I feel like you're going through a lot of change. So with that, you can often feel like you just don't want to be with other people. You want to kind of, you know, process it yourself. Recent influences, the Tower. So, yeah, outmoded things are really coming through your life and getting rid of them. Like, it's like you're just throwing out a lot of stuff that's not working for you anymore because it's outmoded, it's outdated, the way you look at things, especially structures. It's like, no, it's just not working. As you can see, this tower is indeed on fire and the people are jumping out of the window because it's just like, no, it's crumbling. So in that, it's a major card too. So it's just sort of saying it's time to discard that structure and bulldoze it to the ground and build a new one on the land you've got underneath, that kind of thing, if you get my drift. But once again, it's a major card and it has the Two of Cups there, so it may be a relationship as well that you need to kind of just either be more self-aware in the relationship, or, you know, think about, is it still working well for the pair of you? The lesson you're learning. Judgment, second chances. So karmic debt has been paid off. Like, it's like any debt. Once you've paid it, it's a pain, but you're relieved because you've paid that bill. It's out of your way until the next one comes along. And the same with karma. And we have karma with people and other people, especially in contract, your soulmate relationships. So it's about, okay, you're getting a second chance, but, you know, be mindful of how you're projecting yourself in that relationship as well. It takes two. It's not just one person doing all the things. It's like a reciprocal. Beautiful card though for starting afresh. Near future. Oh, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, so good luck is shining upon you. Now, this card doesn't come across very often in a year. You may only get it in the tarot for once or twice. You won't get it often because you have to work your way through with this Wheel of Fortune. Sometimes you can be right at the bottom, then halfway up, and now you're on top. So, you know, use that energy. Another big card too. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 big cards. Gemini, it's really time to sort of get moving and, you know, do what you have to do to use the good luck, get rid of the things, be responsible for your own actions and look at how you deal with things and get rid of all things that just are outdated in your life. What's happening you're not realising, and we have the Four of Cups. So you're a bit sort of down and out. A bit, you've got everything, but you still want more. There's more. You're emotionally, you're thinking, yeah, but things should be better than this. No, we've all got enough. Human beings sometimes just want, because they feel like those things will make them feel better, and then they get them, and then they just, maybe a new dress, and you leave it in the cupboard. You know, so it didn't really bring you anything. So, very transitional, this thing. And even here with your 6 and your Wheel of Fortune, make sure that once you achieve what and use that good luck, make sure you're not sort of just throw it away and go, oh yeah, well, it really wasn't the good luck that I wanted. So that can be that card. Let's see how other people see you. 10 of Swords, end of a really difficult period, mentally, intellectually. A lot of head energy going on, a lot of conflict mentally with people. That's coming to an end now. So you can see, you know, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. You've got these 4 big cards sort of pushing you to just come on. Just do something to change current circumstances. Because it won't just change. You have to do the work. So that's that. You are coming to the end of that difficult period. Let's see what you're feeling positive about. 9 of Wands, and yeah, you're almost there, almost there, almost there. Just keep going. 9 of Wands is it's almost exhaustion, but you've just got a little bit more to go to get over that finish line, and then it's done. So, and you know that. You're very well aware of that. So just see it through. the outcome. And we get the star. Everything is exactly how it should be with the star. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big cards, Gemini. It's going to be an interesting 4 weeks, but you really have to do the work by, you know, making these things happen. I don't know. I think we should put a clarifier on this 4 of Cups, because really that's the scourge of our society at the moment. We sort of want, we have everything in the first world, but we still want more, and then we get it and we're like, oh, that didn't make any difference to my mood. I still feel like horrible. I feel ungrateful, but I feel emotionally deficit, whatever. So let's see what the Oracle says, or how the Oracle will clarify that feeling of, yeah, just it's just not enough, is the 4 of Cups. So, movement, 36. There you go. This is a good one, actually, Gemini. This marker reminds you that all things change as a part of cycle of life. This may portend a physical move, or it heralds a release from restriction and waiting. Rejoice, for changes in the air and new things are about to enter your world. This puts you on notice that it's time to broaden your horizons as you move forward on your path. You may travel to new and foreign places, from both physically and inwardly. It is fortunate and timely to do so. Nothing is ever meant to be static in the ways of the living mystery. Movement brings challenges that must not be resisted, for progress can only be made by letting go of what was and welcoming what is and what is yet to come. This marker is always an omen of a change for the better. I rest my case. Have a lovely new year. Thank you so much for listening and supporting me throughout this 2023. Bye-bye.